What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Monét, and you're watching The Exchange Rate. Go ahead, do it. Ask for that raise. If your boss won't give it to you, somebody will. Okay. So I'm back on tour with the Work the World Tour, which means when I'm not here, I'm stuck on a tour bus with 4 assistants, 6 dancers, and 7 of the biggest names in drag, and Violet Chachki. Y'all hear about a drag queen tour and you immediately think glitter, glitz, glam. And these tours are not that. Now, don't get me wrong, they're a lot of fun, but realize that when we're not on stage, we're either sleeping in our bunks, or as we call them, coffins, doing our makeup, or trying to find a quiet and isolated place to take a shit. It's stressful, girl. These venues aren't as big as you think. Actually, I lied. There is one really, really good, amazing thing about traveling the world on a famous drag queen tour. Lean in close. Are you ready? Dick. And today it's fierce because the Long Island motherfucking medium is in the house, y'all. But first, y'all know what time it is. The gig! Here we go! Oh my God, I'm so happy to be back here. Like I was saying, we're on tour right now with Work the World, and it's such a crazy show. Has anyone here ever seen the Work the World show? One person, okay. No, listen, we're coming to New York on October 19th, so if you don't have tickets, you want to see it, come and get tickets. It's honestly the biggest drag show in the world. It is fierce, it is high production value. It's not like that Murray and Peter bullshit, okay? It's real. Now listen, I've done both, okay? I've done to that. I'm doing this now, and I have to say, without a shadow of a doubt, Work the World is fucking fierce. Naomi Smalls, Kimchi, Aquaria, Evie Oddly. Now, let me tell you a little inside tea. Before getting on the tour, I had never worked with Evie. I'd never done any gigs with her, and nothing like that. And she is honestly one of the sweetest, nicest queens I've ever met. So it really has been a blast getting to know her, and her number is really fierce. And also Plastique. Plastique Tiara is so goddamn pretty. It is honestly repulsive, okay? I'm sitting next to her painting the whole time. I'm like, this hoe over here, girl. I'm looking like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and she is just like the beautiful Fiona, like, before the kiss. You know what I mean? When she was very beautiful. So, speaking of Fiona, Jane Fonda got arrested again. Yes, Miss Jane Fonda. Now, if you don't know, if you are a youngin', if you're a millennial or a Generation Z is the newest one, right? Yeah, if you're Generation Z, you probably don't know Miss Jane Fonda, but she is a superstar from way back when. She was fighting for our rights before I was a thought in my mother's womb. She became popular. She made jazzercising really popular. She was that girl. She had, right, Kate? Am I wrong? Well, no, that's not all. That's just, from another time. But because has anyone in here ever done jazzercise? No, yeah, it's all about Zumba. And Zumba ain't even a thing no more. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so Jane Fonda was that girl. She was known for being very hot, very fit, but also for being a very fierce activist, for protesting against Vietnam, for civil rights, all kinds of lovely, amazing things. She really is a superhero. Not like Spider-Man superhero, but like a real life superhero. You know what I'm saying? So she recently went down to the Capitol down in D.C. to protest climate change. And when you are a celebrity of this stature, when you have been making money since way back in the day, she has literally moved to D.C. so she can protest every day. And she keeps on getting arrested, and she's like, that's fine, I'm 82 years old, what you gonna do? So they arrest her, she makes her bond, she's like, oh, $500,000? Could do it. Here's your money, and I'm gonna go back and protest again. So she is, look at her in this fierce red coat, getting arrested. And you know, the funny story was that she got arrested with her granddaughter. Her granddaughter was protesting with her. I don't think we had the picture of the granddaughter because I don't think she's of age and we don't want to get legal troubles. So we can't show you that picture with the granddaughter getting arrested. But Jane Fonda is fierce. She looks fierce. And this is a wash face. This is 82 years old, okay? She looks good. That's somebody that moisturizes, all right? If you are at home, don't use Millie Bobby Brown don't use that shit. Use the Jane Fonda beauty secrets, okay? I'm kidding, it's a joke. Oh, girl, if y'all read the comments for that video, they were like, Monét, how dare you talk about, I'm like, it's TV, whatever, just make it fun. Millie Bobby Brown, I'm sure she'll come here eventually, and we'll kiki about it too. But yeah, Jane Fonda is fierce, and I'm good. Please fight for our rights, because I'm too busy doing a talk show. All right, so thank you. This is extra spicy today, Kate. And speaking of ridiculousness, this next story, I don't even know why we're giving this man any more of our time and wisdom and patience, but here we go with Mr. Perez Hilton. Have you guys heard about this story yet? Right, just the vileness is just oozing through his pores, girl. If you are, again, a millennial or a Generation Zer, you may not know Mr. Perez Hilton, but Perez Hilton is known for being very controversial. He takes pride in, outing celebrities. He, outed Lance. He has had a very tumultuous history with celebrity and just being, not being one of those girls. So Ms. Perez Hilton he posted a 37-minute long YouTube video where he was giving you the full tea, girl. Just the tears were streaming, and he was looking dead. You know when people look in the camera with not just the one good eye, but both good eyes? And they're staring down the barrel of their lens. You're like, oh my God, he's having a moment. He's having a come to Jesus moment. He's being genuine. And he was going on and on about how he thinks that he's asexual because he hasn't had sexualness since 2015. And then about 20 minutes in, he breaks and he starts laughing. He's like, actually, I'm not really asexual. I might be bisexual. And it's so messy. Do we have a clip of the video? Okay, let's play the clip.
I need to let you know that I am asexual. And that's clearly not by choice. I'm joking, but I'm kind of not joking. I don't know. I'm not asexual. Am I?
You know what I mean? It is so disingenuous. It's not cute, it's not cool. Especially we're in 2019 where people are really, having a moment and people are finally being very sexually open and being sexually fluid and allowing themselves to speak to their truth. And to post a video when you are a celebrity and conflating these issues and making it seem so trivial and just being so flippant about it, it is really, really, really gross. And Perez Hilton, shame on you, girl. Shame on you. Then he said that he was responding to Trish Paytas. Trish Paytas recently, which is another mess, girl. I can't. Y'all heard about the Trish Paytas story? Miss Trish Paytas, she came. Let me read this right. Trish Paytas came out as a trans gay man who is a drag queen. And again, hey, I'm not here to take away from her. Maybe that is her truth, but she's another one who is known for being, for saying these things on camera and posting things for clickbait so that we all click the video and watch it so that they get subscribers, so that they get viewers and that they get paid. You know what I mean? So it's hard for us to discern, is this a genuine cry for help? Are you having a genuine moment, or do you just want my YouTube dollars? You know what I'm saying? So Trish Paytas, if you are trans in fact and you are discovering this in yourself, kudos to you. If you're not, shame on you too. And just more backstory about Miss I. Those are nice eyes. He looks like a castaway. Oh yeah, Tom Hanks. Yeah, very that. You know what I'm saying? He's another one. He called will.i.am a faggot, and he said, but then he said, oh, I only said that word because I couldn't call him the N-word. You know what I mean? So, oh, girl, just get on the Wikipedia machine and find out more about this motherfucker. Okay, he is crazy, and he has a kid. He's a father to a young boy, and he's like. And he said that he hopes that his son grows up straight, and he's not gonna put him in debt. Like, it's just, I mean, just the list goes on of problematic things Perez Hilton is saying and doing. And all I have to say to you is, come on the show so we can talk about it. Yeah. You know, we thought that the Gia Gunn episode was gonna be my Tara Naomi moment. But I think this is gonna be an even better moment because I really wanna read this motherfucker like, get your shit together, you crazy queen. And again, because y'all know, y'all be up in the comments. If Perez Hilton is in fact asexual or whatever it is, good on you for speaking your truth, but if you're not, it's disgusting, it's vile, and we would all appreciate if you won't do that shit. Thank you so much. By the way, do y'all like this hair? Do I look good, right? I'm giving you first semester RA at Howard University. When people be missing their curfew, I let them slide because I be high as hell, you know what I mean? I'm the RA, but I also sell the good weed on campus too, you know what I'm saying? So I'll give you very that. Yes. Now, Jake Yonsei is back with another Drag Race UK recap. Y'all ready for it? Take it away.
Who is gonna get exposed tonight?
It's the first acting challenge on Drag Race UK, and bitch, everyone killed it. Well, most. Oh my god, not Cheryl Hole. The acting challenge is Downton Draggy, and bitch, Bag of Chips sent me. Much better, much better, much better. It was everything. Her character was my absolute favorite. Davina DeCampo also killed it, but she didn't feel that way in front of the judges and in front of RuPaul. She actually felt the need to almost do damage control and apologize. That's a big theme this episode, is damage control. She actually had a breakdown in front of RuPaul and apologized because she felt like she could have done better. Now, the real drama comes when Cheryl Hole is on the main stage and they ask her if she is surprised to be in the bottom, and she responds with, well, no, the other team did really well. Well, most of them. And RuPaul, being the pot stir that she is, I can relate, she said everyone except for Some Ting. But little did Cheryl know, Some Ting and everyone else backstage were talking shit about Cheryl. So Cheryl goes back into the Untucked room. Who's gonna get exposed tonight, bitch? Cheryl. They all confront her face to face because Cheryl walks right in, starts doing damage control for what she saw on the main stage, and Some Ting goes, well, actually, girl, we were talking about you, too. I loved her face. She was like, wait, what? Now, all of the girls confronted Cheryl for having a fake personality and acting like Laganja and Alyssa Edwards, but after the episode aired, Cheryl went on Twitter and had a lot to say about it. She responded to all these claims, and at the end of the day, she said she's not the next Laganja, she's not trying to be Alyssa, and she's Cheryl Hole from Essex on her favorite TV show. Now, Miss Strokes found herself in some drama with Boy George, and they basically got into it with a fan who was talking a lot of shit, directly tagging Miss Strokes. Now, I've quickly learned that Miss Strokes is the UK's clapback queen. Like, bitch, Miss Strokes was Warren, and this fan was Trump. Or even worse, Miss Strokes was Monét X Change, and this fan was Murray and Peter. And just like a drag queen Christmas tour tickets, this fan was obliterated into nothing. And yes, Boy George chimed in. Now the runway was James Bond realness. The standouts were definitely Bag of Chips, Blue Hydrangea, Some Ting Wong, and for sure Crystal. Unfortunately, Blue and Scaredy were bottom because of the acting challenge, and Scaredy did end up going home. Anyway, thanks for having me on the exchange rate, and back to you, Monet.
Now, we got a lot of controversy for having Ms. Jake Yonsei on the show, girl. Just go in the comments. I live for it. Listen, I think that he's doing a great job at the recaps, right, girl? I don't have BBWPN9 channel, okay? So I need this video to see what's going on. I don't got cable, I ain't buying it, and WoW Presents refused to give me a free subscription, so I'm gonna watch it seriously. And you know, this next story I'm very interested in because, okay, how many of us, make some noise if you are through with live action recreations? Like, okay, we can be honest, make some noise if you like them and you want some more live action. Poor people. Listen, I'm on the fence too because when they're really good, they're really good. But when they're bad, Lion King, they're really bad. You know what I mean? So it's like, please, please, please make this one good. Although Cinderella has been remade literally 19 times. Earlier today, we were interviewing someone doing a Cinderella story, a Christmas version. I'm like, how many live action Cinderellas do we need? We had, of course, the OG one from, it's like really old. It's like from like the 1950s. It's like old as hell. We have that one. We had Brandy, the Brandy Cinderella. We had the Hilary Duff Cinderella. I know, it was bad, but I love her so much, girl. I was like, it should have been a Lizzie McGuire Cinderella, you know what I'm saying? So that's 3. Then we had Selena Gomez Cinderella. And then there was the other one. There was there have been 5 Cinderellas, 4 in my lifetime, okay? And now this new one is coming up, but the icing on the cake is that Billy motherfucking Porter is gonna be playing the fairy godmother. I know. That is the only reason why this is acceptable, okay? He's going to be the fiercest mother-tucking fairy godmother that has ever existed. How many of y'all know him from Beauty School Dropout, Grease? Only the fags, yes. Oh, girl, I stand. If you have time, don't end this video. Just pause it really quick. Open up a new tab and type in Billy Porter Beauty School Dropout. It is one of the greatest musical performances that has ever existed. It is so good. It's from the musical, but Billy Porter did what's the name? Help me, very, very gay gentleman. Who? Yeah, he was Teen Angel, right? Teen Angel, and he's like screaming, belting. It's such a good performance. Watch it if you can. And Billy Porter is having his moment right now. He is at the Emmys, the Grammys, the Oscars, winning. He is snatching trophies, blah, blah. He is really turning out. And Camila Cabello will be playing Cinderella. Only you, miss. Only you. We found the one fan. There she is in the front. Where you from, ma'am? Florida. Oh, okay, that's why. Havana, ooh, na, na. Down in Florida, there she is. Camila Cabello is going to be Cinderella, and James Corden is producing it, so I'm sure he's gonna have some type of role, because y'all know he can't stop singing. He's probably singing somewhere outside right now. So James Corden is in it. It's gonna be a modern reimagining. So I'm picturing Cinderella's gonna be like working at like Urban Outfitters. Like she has like third shift, like don't nobody care about her. And her stepsisters are gonna be the general manager and the store manager. And Billy Porter is gonna be like the rich uppity East Side up person, fairy godmother. You know what I mean? Like there's possibilities. I do think though the pumpkin should be played by a drag queen. Why? Ginger Minj is out of work, and we want her to be back to work. So if you guys want a really good pumpkin, get Ginger Minj. She'll be great at her job. It is the director and the writer of Pitch Perfect, so it's gonna be a good story. And I think I'm on board, hopefully, for this last incarnation of Cinderella for a while. Amen, yeah? Now, the debates are tonight. Oh, sorry, this is going on Thursday. The debates were 2 nights ago. The debates are 2 nights ago. And there's so much crazy shit happening in Washington lately. I just can't keep up. Good thing we have got someone to help keep it all sorted out. Sorry, it's just my drag is UK. Good thing we have someone to keep it all sorted. Maybe, who knows? Let's take a look.
I believe that Wait, okay, so the biggest takeaway from this segment is that little child said that I was a beautiful woman. There's hope for our country. Hello everybody, I'm Marty Gold Cummings, and this is another segment of Political Fish. Since we last spoke, shit has really hit the goddamn impeachment fan. So we're gonna hit the street and talk to people to find out what they think about this, and by the time this airs, Trump may no longer be president, which means we have President Pence, which means we have First Lady Mother. Ew. Can you please explain the phone call with the president of Ukraine to me? Hi, how are you? No, don't leave me. No, come back. Wait, come back. Come back. Hi, how are you? Wait, come back. Hi, how are you? I'm gonna say one word and you say the first thing that comes to mind. Impeachment. Donald Trump. Oh. I'm gonna say a word and you say the first thing that comes to mind. The word is impeachment.
Trump.
Kavanaugh. Pelosi.
Yes.
The word is Kavanaugh.
Fish.
Is Kavanaugh a type of fish?
I don't know, I'm English.
The word's impeachment.
Impeachment is a pizza.
Impeachment is a pizza. I hope it has extra cheese.
I don't know. Do you have an answer?
Okay, treason. Corruption.
No.
Trump.
Yeah.
Impeachment.
With?
These answers are wild. Hi, I'm gonna say a word and you say the first thing that comes to mind. Impeachment.
Trump.
Collusion.
Trump.
Corruption.
Trump.
Presidential.
Donald Trump.
Do you think he's presidential?
No.
Okay, well, there you go. All right. The word is Ukraine.
Russia.
Treason. Collusion. Probably works for one of those corporations that get kickbacks, you know? William Barr.
Asshole.
Brett Kavanaugh.
Asshole.
Nancy Pelosi.
Not an asshole.
The word is Pelosi.
Sack of potatoes.
Pelosi.
Wait, what did you say?
Pelosi, as in Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, America. We're asking people very basic things like, who is Donald Trump? Who is Nancy Pelosi? What is impeachment? Please, I know it's fun watching Monet and I on this show, being silly and having a good time. Our democracy is hanging by a thread, and we need you to get involved. Now, let's go see how many other fucking people don't know the answer. Do you know how to say quid pro quo? Quid, say it for me. Quid quo pro. Quid pro.
Quid quo pro.
Quid.
Quid pro quo?
The word is quid pro, quid pro, quid. Fuck it. Welcome to the stage. Quid pro pro. Quid. Yeah.
It's when you ask for a favor in exchange for something sexual.
Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. Quid pro quo. Okay, and this is the one that I cannot pronounce at all. Quid pro quo.
I don't even know what that one is.
I mean, honestly, like, same, but apparently it's like when, like, you, like, say, hey, I will do this favor for you if you do this favor for me, and that's what Donald Trump did with Ukraine. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Political Fish. Ooh, ow. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you registered to vote. Thank you so much. Quid pro pro. Bye.
For 14 seasons now, our guest has shared her life, her incredible gift, and her iconic hair with the world, filled with more heartwarming and sometimes heartbreaking readings that have even turned skeptics into believers. A brand new season starts this Friday. Make some noise for the Long Island medium, Theresa Caputo! Theresa! Okay, you look so fucking cute.
So do you.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you. We're like almost matching each other in volume, but yours is way better than
tried.
mine. Yours, you look.
Mine
you
is
look,
real. I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that. No, because everyone always thinks that I have a wig on.
No.
Everyone thinks that I wear a wig.
Oh, no,
or I have pieces in my hair and I don't.
Oh no, I went backstage and I touched it. It is all. She is all natural, honey. Teresa look, and you look. The toes look amazing. The nails are good. The pants are really cute. Now I would borrow those, but they'll probably only go around my ankles because you are a tiny, tiny lady.
Oh well, thank you. I don't think so, but.
Oh my God, you also look so beautiful in your ad right here, girl. Teresa, you're really doing it.
You.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Next
I
time, you look fabulous, y'all. Oh.
You're making me blush. Stop.
So now, I know that you're obviously the Long Island medium, but I didn't know you were really from Long Island. For some reason, I thought you were from Staten Island.
No, I'm from Long Island. I still live right next door to where I grew up. My parents still live right next door to me.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
That is such a New Yorker thing. You know what I mean? Like Long
No,
Island,
it's
New
called
York.
separation anxiety.
So like you're like in the same town that you like went to high school and everything in.
Yep. My kids went to the same elementary school, middle school, and high school as I did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, are any of your kids exhibiting any behaviors of mediumnessosity?
Well, I think all of us have a little bit of mediumness in
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
have that connection with our own departed loved ones. But, a little bit more intuitive, maybe say than, I don't know if you want to say the average person.
The average
but I
person,
believe
yeah.
we all have that connection with our loved ones.
You think so? I don't
Absolutely,
think I do,
absolutely.
Theresa.
Yes. So those little things that go on around you that either just remind you of your loved ones or, that it just makes you think of them like out of nowhere. It's their way of letting you know that they're with you at that exact moment.
Really?
Yeah, and that's the thing that I love about Spirit. Like, I always say, like, there's so many crazy things. Like, I'm the first one to say that what I do is crazy. Like, how can someone talk to the dead? But Spirit talks about things that there's no way that I would know about. They talk about things that you've experienced, the way that you feel about things, to really validate that they're with us.
Yeah, because but you've discovered this when you were 4 years old.
Yeah. So like growing up, I would say to my mom, I don't feel right. I feel different than everyone else. I feel like I don't belong. And until I embraced my gift is when my soul felt complete.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, is there something? I mean, obviously not exercises, but like, how can I tap into that more? Because what you're saying is honest. I do feel that sometimes, but I'm like, I feel it there, and I leave it right there. I'm like, okay,
Right.
next thing, I'm gonna finish playing Smash Brothers. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
wow.
exactly. No,
Yeah.
but that's what we do. We ignore it or we brush it off. That it's just our imagination or maybe wishful thinking.
Yeah.
So.
And you're you're heading into the 14th season of your
Yeah,
show.
crazy.
14th
Crazy,
season.
crazy.
That is like unheard of nowadays. And I think it speaks to people, people having people are like, this is real. I'm feeling this. This is actually happening. So
Yeah.
how
It's amazing, and that's the thing when people they come up to me and they just say, thank you so much for doing what you do. I've learned healing just watching your show or attending one of my live shows, and it's really such a blessing to know that what I do is truly helping people.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Now at your live shows, so you're doing readings at the live show.
Yes. So I travel on a tour bus, and trust me, it is far from glamorous.
It is really.
Oh, far from
that.
Oh, exactly.
I'm like, as soon as we get to the venue, everyone is like, we're like roaches. We disperse to find the bathroom so no one gets to hear you take a shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I poop, I shower, everything on my bus.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's our one
Yeah.
rule. You can't on our bus.
Oh, well.
Well, but you're the star. So, you know what I mean? It's like 9 of us. There's only one Theresa, like, I'm shitting on this goddamn bus, okay?
That's
Y'all
right.
can leave. Love that.
Well, what are you gonna do? You're on the road. I leave Monday and I'm gone until Thanksgiving.
What?
So yeah,
Word.
doing live shows. So it's really great. It's just like watching Long Island Medium.
Yeah.
I come out on the stage and then Spirit just guides me around the space and I stand in front of the person and just deliver messages from their loved ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
It's pretty amazing.
I hope we cross over in some city because I would love to attend. And
Well, you can come out to Long Island in December. I'll be at the Paramount. So if you want to come, any show I'm at, you come, you say the word, you're there.
Put it on my calendar, please. I am there in December. I'm taking all December off, and I'm coming.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm taking all December off
Oh.
because Jesus, hallelujah.
Okay.
And I want to, be one with my spirit in December. So I'm taking all. So I will
for
be
you. Good
there.
for you.
I'm
I'd
not
love to
joking.
have you. I'd
I'm
love to
gonna
have you.
I'm gonna get you in the message. I'm gonna text you.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to feel the fantasy.
No, but no, it's true because people, I don't think they get really what I do until they witness it.
Yeah.
And to really be a part of it. So
Yeah.
it really is truly amazing.
And how is your love life?
What love life?
I mean, you're working so hard. You're working hard. You have to play hard too,
Do I
Theresa. You
work
have to balance.
hard? I'm trying to find that balance. So
Yeah.
it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm 52. I'm not a youngster. Wikipedia says I'm 53, but I'm really 52. So I just want to clear that shit up right now. I'm 52.
Oh, you look really fucking good. You definitely moisturize. Okay, you on
I
that.
do. I moisturize and moisturize and moisturize.
You're on that Jane Fonda fantasy. Yes, girl.
I'm
You're
trying to
looking
be.
Good, girl. And also, congratulations to your daughter who just got
Yes.
engaged in the first episode.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Her daughter got
Yes.
engaged, girl.
My daughter, I can't believe it. She's 25. She got engaged. Yeah.
25.
So they had a big engagement party, and the one request that my future son-in-law had, he said, Theresa, please, no drag queens at the engagement party. Because every party I have, there's drag queens.
This is why we love you, Theresa.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
like, yeah.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, can I be invited to something else? A family function?
Would
Can
you like to
imagine my
come to
big
the
ass cup
Christmas
is here?
party?
Make sure
I
put on the
will
calendar.
invite you to the Christmas party that I have for everyone part of my team.
I would
have a
love
big
that.
bash in December right after my tour.
Yeah.
And it's something fabulous.
And it also speaks to the fact that you are a genuine person because your team is very close. They're all surround.
They're my family.
Yeah.
And I appreciate them and I love them just like my family because I couldn't be who I am without them. So, and I just love them. So.
Are there any crazy surprises we can expect in this next season?
Well, I did some crazy things. I did this one thing where I decided for 24 hours I was not a whole day I was not going to turn off spirit. So literally every place I went, I was.
Wait, turn
counting
off?
people.
So you can like turn on and off?
Well, like sometimes like I always feel things, but until spirit pushes me enough. So I said I was not going to not turn it off. I was just gonna, whatever I felt, I said. And literally the entire day, I don't know what I was thinking. It was crazy. So everywhere I went, it was like boom, boom, boom. You know, it was just.
Well, if you have any messages right now, please let me know because I'm into it, okay? I would have a moment. If you hear anything, you are more than welcome to let me know.
Well, that's the thing, you know, so like when I'm talking to and I keep turning and I do that, that's always when spirit's trying to get my attention.
Really?
So I notice like little things that I do. So the issue, it's not really an issue, but I have no control over what spirit has me say to someone, what they don't have me say. And a lot of times what happens, especially in a space like this, people are not expecting their loved ones to come through.
Yeah.
So, and I always, if I am gonna start to channel, just please know that if spirit does have me come to you, it's only, all my messages are for the highest good of all concerned. It's only for positive things. There is no negativity. It's to help us to move forward in life, validating our choices and decisions and who we become if we feel that we've missed out. So don't be afraid. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I do feel tragedy. So I feel, and they make me feel how they died. So I did feel a young male. So that means that someone that departed before their time, and I can taste blood, which is my symbol for that they departed tragically. And that there was a way that we feel that they might not be at peace because of the way that they died. Do you understand that? They're telling me to come over here. Do you understand that? Do you understand the father figure that has departed? Okay, so I'm going to come over here. How do you understand that?
I had a cousin who passed.
Okay. And tragically, is that correct? You weren't expecting them to depart, and you would be afraid. So when spirit goes like this, it is my symbol for that the soul is safe and at peace with God. I am a practicing Catholic, so they just show me things in my frame of reference. So know that it validates because of the way that they departed, not wanting us to feel that their soul is not at peace. I'm also going to say this, there was a taking of a responsibility to the departure. So that's my symbol for where someone wants to take responsibility for their actions that cause or attributed to their passing, not wanting us to feel that we could have or should have been able to prevent the departure. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And who was cremated?
He was.
Perfect. To validate that he supports on how we chose to lay him to rest because we didn't know how he would have wanted to be laid to rest, correct?
Yeah.
And when they show me the hands being tied, it means that we had no choice. Fair enough? Yeah. Is that the father that has departed? Because he brings forward the father. So to validate that, so it could be grandfather, father. We don't understand the father over here? They're telling me yes. So it would be a grandfather, an uncle, or someone like a father.
I had a father figure recently. Well, not recently, but from younger.
That's fine. And how do you connect with the chest? That's my symbol, because he just labored my breathing.
I don't know about the breathing.
Okay, so it had to be heart, lungs, or breath. Well, where did you didn't live here? Where did you grow up? Because they just showed me.
I grew up in St. Lucia.
Okay, because they told me like East Coast, West Coast. It's just my symbol for where there was a separation.
Yeah.
And that where we did not live here.
Yeah, I lived in St. Lucia. That's where I grew up.
Well, let me just ask you, do you remember something that he would say to you? I never had this before. So I never like to, even though I don't have an experience or a sign or a symbol for this, I always like to say whatever it is that spirit makes me feel, because just because I don't have a symbol for it doesn't mean that it's not good for you.
Yeah.
I felt this emotion of that. I dug deep into my soul, and I felt like it was something that he always encouraged you to be, or it's almost like, don't forget. And I feel like it was like this one thing, you know, like if someone would say to someone, oh, I love you to the moon and back, or something.
Yeah.
But I felt like it was something that I always held on to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Okay, so however you can connect with it, it's a validation that it is his soul. Well, where does the mom come in that's departed? So it's like a grandmother as well for you?
No, I mean, my grandmother raised me because I lived here in the States and my mom was not with me.
Okay, so who was departed that would be a mother figure for you?
Not anyone.
Do you understand that, ma'am? Okay, so I kind of, do you know what I do and do you know who I am? Okay, because I looked at you several times. And this is why I say I'm good at what I do. Because I let spirit guide me.
I am gagging, bitch.
I didn't even do anything yet.
Yes, you did, girl. My head is spinning. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what, were you not there for your mom's departure, or do you feel that she did not know that you were there? Because what happened is she put me to the side of the bed, held my hand, and whispered in my ear, that is my symbol for that nothing was left unsaid.
It was my grandmother.
Okay.
It was, and no, not there.
You were not there.
I was not there.
So when spirit, and you have to understand, grandmother, that's the same thing, because they make me feel that bond.
Yeah.
Do you understand that? So validating for you that nothing was left unsaid, and not to carry that burden of feeling that you should have been there. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
She was a very strong woman.
Yep.
Because she makes me feel like, oh, I wasn't sick. Right? So when spirit does that, I feel like now when spirit has me take their focus off of someone else, it means that somebody else can connect with it. I refer to this as piggybacking. Do you understand that? So it means that if anything that spirit has me say that you can connect with, because I feel like, you know, this is usually a symbol when someone young loses like a parent. And they say, I would not have wanted you to trade anything in your life because I was sick, or you thinking that I was going to die. Does that make sense to you? Because I keep seeing this separation. So a separation could be emotional, geographical, communication, but not wanting us to feel that we should have made different choices because somebody was ill. Does that make sense? How do you connect with like a tablecloth or like doilies? So sometimes when spirit shows me a tablecloth, it could be that they come from another country, or there's things from like Europe, or there was something on how they like to have a table set all the time. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So just validating that the soul's still present. And do you connect with nightgowns? Do you have her nightgowns?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Perfect. So just validating that her soul is at peace. But did somebody actually take their own life? Okay. So, and who was this person to you? Because I almost felt like you lost like a part of your soul when they died. Do you understand that? So I don't know how to describe the emotion that they're making me feel. I feel that I lost everything. Does that make sense to you? So was there a struggle always up and down? Yes. And then all of a sudden they like, do you ever watch The Price is Right? You know, the mountain climber game, where that's my symbol for when someone struggles in life and then they get to the top and we think, you know what, they're going to be okay, they're going to be fine, you know, they made it, and then all of a sudden they die, correct? Yeah. That's validating, again, not wanting us to carry any burden or feeling that we could have done something to have kept them here, or more importantly, to have saved them. Fair enough? Did you miss the phone call, or did you not answer a phone call or a text message or something?
They texted me the night before.
Okay. And you feel, oh my God, what if I said something different, or I got to say something? Do you understand that?
Yeah.
We never look at that other side of the coin. I don't know what it is, but who was she to you? Was she like your sister?
She was like a best friend.
Yeah, so she was like your sister, right? Because she goes, you just keep telling him to be who he needs to be. You understand that? And she says, I wish I could be as strong as you. And I want to thank you for the way that you were there for me. Did you just get like a chill or like a goosebump? Or did you feel like a flush of emotion of either warmth or chill? I feel cold. It's just the soul moving through you to validate the presence. Do you have a piece of her jewelry or something? Yeah. Or do you connect with earrings or something?
Yeah.
Perfect. Just validating that her soul is at peace and not wanting you to feel that you should have answered any differently. Do you understand that? Mm-hmm. Because she shows me that this phone call or text message is what is leaving you with that burden, and more importantly, guilt, if I might say. Fair enough? So she says, I need you to imagine myself healthy, standing in front of you with the suitcase open at the bottom of my feet. Any burden, guilt, any negative emotion that my death left you with, I need you to put all these feelings in the suitcase. Hand it back to me with love, because I take responsibility for my choices. Do you understand that? And I am sorry. Did she actually come to you in a dream and tell you?
Yes.
Perfect, because she goes, I don't know why you got to tell him this shit. I told him this in a dream before. So know that whatever experience now, I don't dream of my loved ones that have died. I don't connect with them in that way. So know that whatever you had, know that there was something truly special in her wanting to give you that gift of peace. So this is why in the beginning I felt hesitant at first. Do you understand that? Because you were afraid of what might happen if she did come through. Is that correct?
Yes.
So this is why I do what I do in the way of healing and helping people. Because life is hard enough to be left with burdens that we have no control over. That is unfair. And for that, she says, I am sorry. Do you connect with time? Or do you look at the watch and the time is always the same or the clock is always the same?
We worked at Apple, so we both had
Oh,
watches.
perfect. Oh, I don't have an Apple Watch.
Technology
That should be
and
going off-
spirits, girl. Come on.
that don't work. That don't work, technology and me.
Gag. Y'all, make some noise for Miss Theresa. Girl, somebody give me a tissue. Give me a tissue. Okay, can I have a tissue, girl? This is Theresa. You are, oh my goodness. This was, wow.
I know, right?
You
It's
made,
crazy.
girl, you made a, I was gonna come back and be like, well, let me tell you, Theresa, I don't think, but you are.
Look, and I
incredible.
always say that it doesn't matter what people, everyone has their own opinion. I'm the first one to say that what I do is absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
But I was born this way.
God.
And, you know, and I think anyone can understand if we feel different, right? Whoever decided what normal is.
Yeah.
Because for me, talking to the dead is normal.
Wow.
Right? So we have to really embrace who God intended us to be.
And if you don't believe in Christianity, whatever the higher power is for you, I think that's what the overall message is here. Your higher
That's
power.
1,000%.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
you know, and on Long Island Medium this season, I did a group reading for a pastor, a rabbi, and a Buddhist.
Gag.
And it really doesn't matter. You know, faith is faith. As long as
Yeah.
we believe in something. You want to call him God, Yahweh, whatever you want to call him.
You want to call him Monet?
Yeah, Monet. Hey. Sachet.
Oh my God! Did you watch CT Drag Race when they did you on Fifi O'Hara did you on Drag Race? Okay,
yes, come
now
on.
did you like it or?
I loved it.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Listen, for someone to do, I mean, come on. You know, but what about SNL? Same thing.
I know
You
SNL.
but-
Yeah, I mean people have been doing you for forever now.
I know.
Yeah,
But they just don't get the hair high enough. Monet, you're the only one that's come close now at this
Oh,
point.
for Halloween, I'm gonna be Black Teresa, okay?
Yes!
I'm gonna have just a big old moment. You better watch. I'm not kidding. If you want to sponsor my Halloween look, cameras, you guys can get it, okay? Woo. So now I want to play a little game with you.
Okay.
And the name of the game is called. So what's gonna happen is that we're gonna play like famous
God.
scary horror movies.
Oh, God, I'm afraid of the dark. I hate scary movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do y'all know
God,
that
no.
Teresa sleeps with a nightlight?
I do. I sleep with a nightlight.
I know, that is so cute.
know.
I love that.
It's not cute. I'm 52. Come on.
No, but that's you see, because it's 52, it crossed the line when it's weird and now it's cute again.
That was
you know
cute.
What I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay, all right. So I'm out of the weirdness?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
The weirdness is gone now. It's on the other side of cute. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
So we're gonna play
Oh,
a
God.
famous scary movie quote. It's gonna be in like a
God.
distorted voice, and you have to guess what the movie is.
I'm going to epically fail it.
Really? Do you,
I am so much better at channeling and talking to the dead.
do you not like scary movies? Are you not
No,
a scary movie?
I'm not kidding. I
Really?
do not like scary movies. I'll try my best. I don't know. I think.
I mean, they're pretty iconic. I think you'll get them. All right. And if not, you guys can guess in the audience and win nothing.
Please.
All right? So. We ain't got a budget yet. Here we go. Okay, first one. Hit it. Yes, that's The Shining.
Oh my God.
Here's Johnny.
I would not watch that. That is terrifying. And that,
Yes, here's Johnny. Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny. Red room. Like, no.
Teresa,
Run.
I want to have a fucking cocktail with you at the bar after this. Can we just go to the bar down the
Yes.
street after this, Teresa?
I'm going to have dinner with my son because I won't see him until Thanksgiving.
Is
so-
your son single?
No.
Oh. I'm gonna say perfect.
I know. Everybody always wants to know my son is single.
Well, you have very cute kids.
I do.
You
I
do.
do.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Okay, number 2. Hit it.
Did they say, oh shit? The Sixth
The
Sense?
Sixth Sense. Yes. Here we go. Okay, next one. Wait, let's see if she get it. It's really easy.
Horror?
Teresa, that is literally the gayest. Of course, Teresa, you are a gay man trapped in a Long Island Media's body. That is the Rocky Horror Picture. She said Rocky Horror.
That's what I said, Rocky Horror. Why not? Right? The Rocky.
Close. That was The Exorcist.
Oh no! That is. No, that's scary stuff. That is.
We'll do two more. Okay,
God.
next one. Here we go. Okay, wait, one more time. Teresa, this movie kind of parallels what you do. It's a very popular movie with Whoopi.
Oh, The Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost. Yes. Is it Molly?
That is one of my favorite movies, by the way. Like Ghost I could do. Ghost was not scary.
Yeah, Ghost is a good one.
Ghost was me growing, like Ghost is, and Sixth Sense, that was like me growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, you must have felt so like, dang.
Yeah.
Ghost and you feel parallels in your own life when you see those movies.
Those are the only two movies that I can actually like connect with. Because that's literally what it was like for me growing up and stuff like that.
Like being a little kid, so I have a question. Did you ever see?
I used to.
You used to like see like the physical manifestation,
Yes.
but no one else could see it.
Right. Wow. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm trying.
I know, it's crazy, it's weird.
No, that's not weird. Okay, I dress up as a lady for a living. Okay.
That's the most amazing thing.
I am wearing 18 pounds of Sherwin-Williams makeup on my face. That's weird. All right.
No, that's amazing. I'm sorry.
All right, 2 more. Here we go. Next one.
Census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans.
I don't know. Star Wars?
Correct. No, I'm kidding. No, that was Silence of the Lambs.
No.
Census taker once tried to test me.
Oh God, that's scary.
I ate his liver with some fava beans.
Okay, last one. This last one is not really very scary, so I think you'll get it. This one is a really, really popular movie, but it's not super scary.
Okay.
Hit it.
Do you know what that said? I mean, come on now.
I don't even know what the hell it says. I'm reading it, girl. What did that say? One more time? It was Beetlejuice, but I have no idea what that was.
Oh, okay.
But you know what, Theresa? We love you. You turned it out. And so you win in our book. Oh my God, y'all, please make some noise for Theresa. You were so amazing today, Theresa. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
I'm gonna read this other part. Let's read it together. The new season of Long Island Medium starts Friday, October 18th on TLC. Yes! Now, one more thing, Theresa, I have to read this. Yeah. But before we go, we're giving out our tip of the week. This week's tip goes to Tyler Perry, whose new historic Atlantic studio is about to do more than just make movies. The 330-acre complex, which houses a dozen sound stages, will also be home to a shelter for women and LGBTQ youth. Come through, Miss Medea, girl. That's amazing, amazing. Listen, that's all for this week. Tune in next time, and remember to always keep your currency in check. Peace! Theresa, you